All right, Ultimate Hoops, James Mooney coming at you live with Corin Chesterton. It's been so long that we even forgot where we sat. I believe Corin's sitting in my position, I'm sitting in his, but we're here.
We're changing it up.
I know you guys have missed us, so let's get right into it. We are going into our mid-season power rankings, all right?
This is big.
We're definitely going to break some hearts.
Yeah.
And we might,
we got guys pleading their cases.
We might boost some egos too.
That's true. I did that with DieNasty a couple seasons ago, and they freaking heads exploded.
Yeah.
And they like just came out and.
Well, I think their heads are still exploding.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I think I ruined them for seasons and seasons.
So we're gonna dive right into it. It's been a very interesting 5-6 weeks of basketball so far.
Very hostile weeks.
Extremely hostile, and of course it happened while I was gone.
Yeah.
I guess, guys probably missed me. It was just like...
Guys are missing you, they were
case
fed
of the
up,
X.
it was boiled up, they're like, Mooney's not here, I'm taking it out on the other team.
Yeah, they took advantage of Corin. Corin's the substitute teacher that they abused.
Yeah, exactly, that's a good reference.
So, alright, so here's what we're going to do. We have no fancy board. Alright, we're just going to basically, on the count of 3, shout out who we think is, at whatever spot we're on. So we'll start off with 6.
Yes.
Corin, you ready?
Let's do it.
On the count of 3, just shout it out,
Let's
baby.
go.
Alright? Step brother style. 1, 2, 3.
Pippin ain't easy. Pippin ain't easy.
Because they lost the free agents. That's the only reason I can think of.
They lost the free agents. They don't have consistency with their team. Greg Caracos is in Jamaica one week. It's his wife's birthday one week. You can't blame a guy for missing the games.
He's player of the week another week.
He's player of the week another week. So it's like they're showing up right at the game time. I know they like 7 o'clock start. They're coming straight from work, trying hard. But they got injuries. Derek's injured. Eli, I think, is injured. So they have injuries. Greg's not showing up. Steve's doing a lot. Mario's shooting a lot. He shot well tonight, but he's streaky. They're too inconsistent. They got 1 win, and the momentum's not high with their team. They're not meshing well. Unless Greg comes back and really turns it on, and they get all their guys like gelling at the right time, they don't make the playoffs. They're the 6th best team in this league. They get beat any day if their guys don't show up.
I'm gonna have to say DieNasty for the simple fact that they look bad. They look really bad. At least with Pippen, there's somewhat chemistry there.
Yeah.
DieNasty just seems like a hostile, like a bomb that's literally ready to explode. And we've seen it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had a big implosion or explosion.
But their chaos, I feel like it could be organized sometimes. It's like they're yelling at each other, but then they can come out and play one week and then bad the next week.
My question is, who's the leader of that team?
I don't know.
Because I understand it's Sharag's team.
It really surprised me too, because Season 1, Sharag was a totally different player.
Yeah.
I would come into the gym and just be like, how many shots are you going to shoot tonight? And now you can't even get him to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And it's just like his confidence went out the window. And he's a great player, so I don't know where that went.
And they have a good enough, you have Mike Smalls, he's a good player. You have Sharag, you have Sharag's brother, you have Rob Mazzacone, you have Alex Rosenblum.
Yeah.
You have guys that could score. You have a good team.
Yeah.
You guys better put it together though, honestly, because you're really, really just
on the verge of just
complete destruction. So
I like the full court press though, but you got to maybe start that early.
yeah, I don't want to get into them because I already know I'm gonna hear it from Sharag or whatever.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe this is the motivation you need. But I'm really disappointed with the way you guys
take charge and be a leader. You got to work with their emotions a little bit.
At 5.
Who's that guy here?
5.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Free agents. Do we just become best friends?
Yes. We got to agree on, because they're not my 6th worst team. The reason they're 5, Kevin Clampett.
Yeah.
He brings them up a whole spot.
And you know what? They played against Massa tonight. They competed. Even though, Massa didn't have Steve Sawaka.
Yeah.
But
you told me in the middle of the game, you said, this free agent team's not that bad.
They're not, but listen, by age, they're an old team. I think that's the only thing that hurts them, but at the same time, their skill level, they got players. They got Jeff Wall, who can knock down shots. You have Francis Linder, who can just go off. He's your young guy who could just create stuff. You have Kevin Clement, who's just a beast.
Ferron's a body.
Ferron's a body. He can guard a low post. He can actually extend down, shoot the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you have Zach Wider as
Khalid was making jump shots tonight. He must be working on his jump shot.
You got Khalid. You got Dan too.
Yeah, Dan's working hard.
That's a workhorse like his friend Zach, but Zach's broken finger.
That hurts.
I mean, it hurts me. I mean,
he was a trooper too. He showed me in the game last week, all swollen up.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. And I guess it's broken, but he played a little with it.
Listen, I hope he tapes it up and finds a way to finish the season out, because you guys have a chance. You could claw and possibly make the playoffs as that 5th spot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, that's basically. I'm glad we agree on. I know we're going to disagree at 4. I'm pretty sure. So at 4, 1, 2, 3.
DieNasty.
Alright. So why do you have DieNasty ahead of Pippen?
I go off of potential. I see the potential in DieNasty. Even though it's chaotic sometimes and timeouts, they're yelling.
They're like
screaming.
The Portland Trailblazers of way back when Zach Randolph was on the team and those dudes were getting arrested, and Rasheed Wallace and all those dudes, the Jailblazers, exactly.
Yep.
That's who DieNasty reminds me of. A good team, just, I don't know.
You don't know what you're going to get from DieNasty. One night, you know, they could play the Bombers to a 2-point game and, you know, win or lose. And then the next week play, you know, free agents or, you know, someone who's not as advanced as the team of Massa or Bombers, and just totally just be all over the place.
Yeah.
So I see potential in DieNasty. That's why I have them still high up on my list, a little bit middle of the pack. You know, maybe win a playoff game, maybe win 2. You know, if they could get it together,
yes.
they could be all right.
Find the glue and Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape.
Who did you have?
Pippen. Okay, so Pippen, you have Greg Caracos.
Do you? Where are you, Greg?
Yeah, well, he's there.
Second half Greg.
He's here, yeah. But listen, he's good. Mario could get hot. You have Steve Schwarzman who could just go off too. They're a good team. I like that team.
Benji's got a good outside shot.
Benji too, you know, again, I really like that team. You have Eli too, wherever you are.
Yeah.
I just think there could be a sleeper team. But they're definitely a solid 4.
They've shown in other years that they don't rise to the occasion.
You're right.
Sorry, Pippen. Just keeping it real. What number are we on?
We're on Trace, number 3. All right?
God.
This guy doesn't know his own league. Are you all right?
Yeah.
All right. At number 3.
I'm missing a team.
McBuckets?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. McBuckets! Yeah. Alright? Listen, McBuckets is an interesting squad because you're good, and then there's like, huh?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? And it could be because I know this is the forbidden name, but without Justin, you really lost a significant score. I know
young speed.
The chemistry was thrown off balance there, but
he scored the
you needed it. But you got Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Andre the Giant,
Big Country,
Big Country. You got what's his name?
Steve Neville.
Steve Neville, man.
Woo, he's a big boy.
Ready to go to work.
Yeah, he's putting in work. He had the high socks tonight.
Listen,
the Keith Van Horn socks.
He's the answer to Adam Krause.
Yeah, he is.
So if you guys see Massa in the finals, that's who you got.
I mean, McBuckets, they got the experience too. Back-to-back years going to the championship game, losing to Massa Coastal. They've been there before. They've done it before.
Mike Egan had beast mode tonight, right?
He's really coming into his own. He's playing well. Matt Muller's just Matt Muller's Muller. He's always going to give you like probably double.
Sam Cohen gets into people's faces.
Sam Cohen getting into crowds.
Stirs the pot.
Stirring the pot.
That's it.
Throwing bodies.
That's it, man.
McBuckets is here to like try. They're trying to get that banner.
Yeah, I mean the way McBuckets is, you're not playing great, but you're playing. You know,
like the Celtics,
under the radar.
Exactly. They're doing enough to get by.
Exactly.
And then when they get to the playoffs, that's when they turn it on.
Which which brings us down to 2. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Massa Coastal. Yes. Massa Coastal. Be as mad as you want, but you guys are tanking.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Your roster's falling apart.
I don't know if you're going
little
after a draft
bit.
pick or something.
I don't know what it is. There's rumblings that you might not come back next season. Why? Because you're finally losing?
Yeah, I know.
It's finally getting competitive?
Yeah, it gets tough and you guys want to leave? I don't get
Bombers have your number?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, listen, I don't want to hear all this nonsense. You guys are like, when you think of Ultimate Hoops of Westchester, you have to think of Massa Coastal.
Exactly.
Without Massa Coastal, you know, yeah, maybe it is open to every other team to win, but still, man, we need you. You Hoops need you.
Yeah, seriously. You guys have been a face of our league. You know, you have one banner up, the second banner
Is on its way.
on its way, should be up soon. You guys hold down this league, and now that it's getting a little tough, you want to quit on us? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Bring your guys, get it together, and win 3 in a row.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
you're number 2 for the simple fact that you've lost to Bombers.
Yeah, and you guys are complaining a lot
Who else
lately.
did they lose? Did they lose another game too?
They lost, last
3 and
week.
2? Was it Pippen?
They lost to the Bombers
No, McBuckets.
and McBuckets. Yep.
So, yeah, I'm sure McBuckets is looking at us like, well, hey, hold on, wait a minute, but still, Massa Coastal is still Massa Coastal. You have Dane Samuels, you have Ryan Kelleher, who can knock down shots. You also have Kirk, who's Kirk, and Kevin Fleming.
Fleming and Munch.
And Munch. I mean, Munch was part of the whole deal.
Yeah.
You know, but think of the pieces that Bombers have. All right, they have everything
They
they
had
need.
good pieces last season, and they didn't do it in the playoffs.
I think they were shorthanded. Oh, they had Sam Rodriguez. But him not being in the playoffs hurt them.
I know.
Going away on vacation.
You never know. I mean, I love their pieces. I love their team, and they are playing amazing. I have them as my pick, but all I'm saying is you never know.
You never know, but
right now, yeah,
they're the best team.
They're the best team in the league.
And when I say best team, I mean like their chemistry almost seems better than Massa Coastal's.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
and it's their first season.
It's their first season, and I think with them is, you know, the first season they were getting to know each other. They were a free agent team.
Mm-hmm.
Second season, they started grabbing free agents and it started molding. And Pete Milani really got that team, and really, you know, he's the captain of that team. He really just did a great job of putting the pieces together. And then now you're in your third season where now they know each other.
They know each
other's
they pick up a
games.
piece here, they pick
That's
up a
it.
piece there. That's all you need to do.
So Bombers are bombing away.
Yeah.
They really are, and they're blowing teams out. They're just, and I honestly don't even think they're playing at their max potential yet. I think Munch is still, you know,
Munch is playing well.
He's playing well, but he's not like going hard. I think when
No.
the playoffs come, you're going to see a different Tim Munch who's going to go absolutely
Berserk.
ham.
Yeah, you're right.
Berserk, you know, beast mode, everything. You can forget it.
Yep.
All right, and then you have Dane Samuels, who's just lightning.
Dude is quick.
There's really no one on Massa that could defend him. Maybe Chris Greco.
Force him right.
Force him right.
Force him right.
Possibly.
Force
Hey,
him right. That's it.
watch enough games, I'm sure, and see each other play enough, you could get each other's scouting reports.
Yep. Go to Pete's locker. He's giving out free boxers.
Free boxes. His boxes get stolen as he's trying to get
Like
dressed.
with the boxers, left the gym without the boxers.
Yeah. Whatever's going on here with people.
He's got them in his backpack.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing them. So there's our power rankings,
Yep.
man. Westchester is in great shape, great form.
Mhm.
It's going to be an interesting end to the season.
It's gonna be fun.
We're still working on the scheduling for the Northeast Championship and playoffs. It'll most likely be one day on a Saturday where you have the semis and finals all in that one day.
Jam packed.
So make sure you bring bananas and orange juice and a Gatorade or whatever, and stretch, yoga, whatever you gotta do. Just don't work out with Tim Munch. He'll get you stiff as hell.
Just bicep
for this
curls,
game.
bicep curls,
Bicep curls, man, and lat pull downs. Chill out with it, all right? So, you Hoops, Westchester, James Mooney,
Corin.
peace.